What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about if the release date of Dying Light 2 is coming very, very soon, even potentially at this Xbox game showcase in just under 1 week at this point. So this is very cool. I actually had planned to make a Dying Light 2 video. I was ready to talk about the potential of it being at this Xbox showcase. I'm going to talk about that in the second half, but this honestly just adds fuel to the fire. So the release date, as I've said in past videos, I truly do believe is very, very near. I think that we're probably going to be surprised with how soon, not just the release date is going to be, but like the announcement, but also when it actually is coming out. I think we're going to be surprised on both, but this is very interesting. Now, this came out around a week ago, so I understand this may not be new news to people in the Dying Light, kind of like community or people like in the know there, so I do apologize on that. But so there's a promotion going on for the company ASUS, which does laptops, does all bunch of other things. I actually had a laptop from them before the one I'm using now, and it's a deal running from July 1st to August 31st, okay, 2020, which allows anyone to get a free copy of both Dying Light and Dying Light 2 if they buy a product, a certain kind of product, including a variety of motherboards, computer monitors, cooling units, and more. So you probably have to spend quite a few dollars in order to get that, but that is the promotion going on. In order to redeem the code for these games, if you're going to be buying it, you'll have to act between July 15th and September 13th, 2020, which suggests the upcoming game will be given its release date sometime before that ends. So that's where this article goes. Now, so let me kind of fill in the blanks. Let me kind of give my kind of perspective to that. I think that makes a lot of sense. So if you are buying these units, you're going to be giving this code, basically. You're going to be given this code to be able to buy both of these games or get them for free. If you don't know when the second game comes out, I feel like that kind of hurts the promotion overall. Now, you could say, well, if they announce it next week, if they announce it in August, well, you're already gone a couple days, a couple weeks, depending on when you do it. You're already going a couple of those before people actually are given the release date. So some people that say, I mean, right now, you could go buy these things and actually be given Dying Light 2 for free, and you wouldn't know when the game comes out. So that is fair, but you don't have to use the code yet, right? Obviously, again, it expires in a little bit. It expires like in 2 months. So I do agree with this. I do agree that the release date will probably be given before the promotion ends, so that you'll know when you're putting in the promotional code to get these games. You'll know when Dying Light 2 comes out. Now, again, now let me make this clear. Does that mean that I think that Dying Light 2 comes out before September 13th? No. I think the release date announcement is before then. I think the release date is after it. Honestly, though, as I've said, I would not be surprised at all if this game came out in 2020. I know some people maybe don't agree with that. I don't think it matters. I think it's completely cool to have difference of opinions. I think it's going to be soon. If it's not the end of this year, I think honestly very early next year is very possible. I mean, we know like Hitman 3 is coming out in January. Game developers and game publishers aren't that afraid of January overall. January does have some solid games. Maybe it's January. We'll have to see, as time goes on. But that is very, very exciting. And also, honestly, that does go into the news that happened a few weeks ago that I covered on the channel, where we know literally the team is working on. In fact, one of their, I think, creative directors or somebody that works up there, or that's actually pretty high in the company, said like, yeah, we actually have a team that specifically, talks about, because I think they're the ones publishing it, right? They have a team that's talking about when or how the release is going to work in general. So they're talking about it. They've been planning it and talking about it for a very, very long time. Now you have this promotion going on. I really do think it's soon. Now, let's throw in this additional thing. Inside Xbox, or Xbox Game Showcase, or whatever you want to call it, happens July 23rd. I've seen people out there that have said, maybe they think it's going to be there, maybe they think it's not going to be there. It'll be interesting. I would probably go with no. I'm going to go into this showcase expecting to not see it, so that I don't get my expectations too high. At the same time, because Microsoft has made it clear. Actually, they made it clear yesterday what we're going to see there, and what they said is it's just going to be all games. Okay, no talking about specs, no talking about companies, just talking about games. You're going to see games that are already announced, and we're going to see games that we've never seen, right? They're going to be world premieres, and it's also going to be kind of adding on to games that we've already seen. Now, it's been touted as a first-party kind of event, okay? So we're games that are only only on Xbox, or I guess Xbox and PC are going to be there. That's what they've said. They haven't said specifically like there cannot be any third-party games. I just feel like it's tough. The way that they're going, I do feel like it'll generally only be games that are exclusive. I think Dying Light 2, simply because it's coming out on all, on PlayStation as well, I don't really think it fits the bill of what this Inside Xbox, or again, Xbox Game Showcase is trying to do. I wouldn't put it past them, though, and as I've actually said, it's going to be an hour. The event's going to be an hour. They only have so much, and I'm not picking on them. I'm not saying they have nothing, but they don't have that much, or at least not that much that we know about. Now, maybe we get like a 10-minute Halo thing, and there's 10 minutes already taken up right there. There's some studios that they've bought or they've opened up themselves over the past couple years that we don't even know what they're working on, so we could potentially see some of those things. We may see some things that are definitely going to take up some time here, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did try to do third-party things. But again, even like what Sony did with their PlayStation 5 reveal event, it doesn't just mean only the system Xbox. I mean, it could be Xbox and PC. Again, the tough thing with Dying Light is it would be PC, but it's also PlayStation. So does something like that factor in? Dying Light, Techland, and them have always had a good relationship, right? Xbox. So again, if they have some sort of deal, I don't think it would be like exclusive to Xbox for any length of time, though. Honestly, in terms of like if they were working on a partnership, if they were working on something together, the only thing I could think of is maybe like they get DLC early, or they get like an exclusive this or that in the game. But I don't honestly feel like they're going to say, okay, Dying Light 2 is exclusive for the first like 6 months only on Xbox. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the plan. I don't think that's ever been the plan. I think that would actually be, that would be quite the shock, and I guess that would be good for Xbox players. I don't think that would really be fair to many other people, considering they've, Techland has never talked about that happening. But all of it, it's coming together. Again, we know that they've been talking about the release date, that they are planning it. Now we know that there's a promotion going on pretty much throughout this summer. Now, again, is that promotion just a promotion and it comes and goes and nothing happens? Oh, absolutely. That could totally happen. It wouldn't surprise me if that did happen. But, coupled with them talking about it, coupled with the fact that I really think that this is pretty soon. I don't think this game is, again, all that far out. And, again, you can announce the release date and have this game come out a few months later. It is an example of a game that can do that, because it's already been announced. People already know about it. You give the release date. If they give the release date in August, it could very well still be like November. If they give it this month, it could also still very well be November or October. So I think it's still possible this year. Even if it gets pushed to January, February next year, I really do think we get the release date of this game by the end of the year at the very, very latest. But honestly, with everything happening, I would honestly be shocked if it goes into September, even like late September, without us getting a release date. I think it could be a lot sooner than that. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think we're going to get the release date soon? Do you think this promotional event is kind of a hint at that? Do you think it's going to be shown at Inside Xbox? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up. And join our Discord server if you guys have not yet already. A link for that will be in the description below. Tons of people there, very willing to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. So again, the link for that will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, if there's anything Dying Light 2 related, I'm definitely going to cover it on this channel as we get closer to the game, when the game releases, all that kind of stuff. Love making these videos. Really do appreciate all of your guys' support, and I hope to see you all on the next video.